welcome to the show where we start with hello. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today I would like to try my first reaction video. That's actually a lie. I've tried doing reaction videos 3 times, but I didn't have the proper way to do it down, and it didn't work out. So I hope that this time it will work out. I've been wanting to start doing reaction videos, but yeah, it's been difficult for me. But I hope this time this is gonna work. So yeah, this video, I have a baby in my arms. That's why there's different straps. I mean, kind of. Extra strap, and the extra strap is not here because I have a baby in my arms and I'm breastfeeding. Or, well, he's sleeping right now. I'm waiting for him to wake up again, for him to what's the word in English? Demand some milk again. Alrighty. That's all you gonna see. So the video that I'm reacting to today is entitled Inside the Mind of a College Student by Kaitlin Bennett, specifically her channel called libertyhangout.tv. So I discovered this chick about, I think, 2 weeks ago through another reaction channel, LFR Family, and I was like, I like her vibe. I like how sarcastic she is and how direct she is and how fearless she is. And then I watched more of her videos, like independently on her own channel, and not just through LFR Family's reaction videos, and I was like, I love this chick. So I'm going to react to one of her videos, like I said, Inside the Mind of a College Student. We're gonna have a lot of space in there, because there's nothing in those minds. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, play.
I said, if I need to kill a baby that's inside me, then I'm going to.
Why would you be so open about wanting to kill a baby? You recognize that it's a baby.
Okay, and I can do it if I want to. If I don't need it in me, and it was there not in my choice, then oh well.
Yeah, let's get the mic. So, where's your mask? You want to be on public property? What happened to the mask law?
It's my body, my choice.
Oh, your body, your choice? Okay, so abortion, my body, my choice, right?
You have 2 heads.
I have 1 head. Do you see it? If you see
Barely.
2 heads,
I don't know what's inside of it.
If you see 2 heads, I think you need glasses. Right? Right?
If you
abortion
think
is my body, my choice, right?
It's not your body.
Your choice.
This is my body.
Yeah, my
Can you
body,
have
my
a real
choice?
conversation without screaming?
Okay.
Calm down like
My
10
body,
knots.
my body, my
Let's
choice.
go underneath the thing.
Okay.
You can come with me. Wait, didn't she just say call the cops and she has a Black Lives Matter mask on?
Yeah.
Oh my
Black
gosh.
Lives Matter.
You guys believe in defunding the police and they're out there
Yeah,
killing people.
defunding the
Are you
police.
risking my life? Are you risking my life by calling the cops? Don't you guys
No,
chant
you
that
should
the police are out there killing
You guys?
people?
Who's you guys?
Black Lives Matter. Yeah, you're
It's
wearing
not
the
a cult,
mask of an
Trump is a
organization.
cult. Make America great again, cult.
Yeah.
Pause. I'm saying pause so that'll help me when I edit my first reaction video. I'm still learning, so I'm scared. This chick is all over the place, like all these people are. Ah, my gosh. You're talking about calling the police, and then Trump is and then like, oh my gosh, yeah, all over the place, just like I was just now. But yeah, the irony. Black Lives Matter is all about defunding the police, and you're calling the cops. They always do this because they never mean what they say. They're actually stupid. They're actually very, very dumb when they say defund the police, because it's like, oh, then who's gonna keep me safe when I'm in trouble? So dumb. Ugh, okay, let's keep going.
Right? That's what you have there.
That cult isn't going around
have a
burning
mask.
cities.
You have
Guess
a
what?
mask.
Let's call
Put
it.
it on.
Let's call it a cult.
Put it on.
Let's call it a cult.
Make America great
Why
again.
isn't
Black
Trump's
Lives Matter.
cult around and tearing down cities? Why are Trump supporters lighting things on fire?
Black Lives Matter
Why
is
aren't
not a
they?
cult. It's a right.
Yes, it is. It's a cult. It's a terrorist organization.
What do you say?
They're a terrorist organization.
What do you say? What do you believe in? Let's see. Do you think all lives matter?
Absolutely. Well, no, not all lives. Not pedophiles. They don't matter. Rapists don't matter. Child predators don't matter.
Okay.
I would say drug traffickers don't really matter either.
Okay. So if all lives matter, wouldn't Black Lives be a part of it?
Oh, absolutely.
So why don't you agree with Black Lives Matter?
Well, if Black lives are
Pause. Yeah, so on that thing of like, if all lives matter and Black Lives Matter are part of it, why wouldn't you be for Black Lives Matter? Well, because there's a difference. Black Lives Matter is not considering all lives mattering. It's just considering Black lives mattering. And that's just one point on the fact of why not, I guess you could say philosophically, adhere to Black Lives Matter as a movement. But that's one reason. The second reason is like, what is Black Lives Matter actually about, and what are they actually doing that makes them even worth adhering to? Not much.
part of it, why are you chanting about abortion when 400,000 black babies are murdered every year?
Where'd you get abortion from? We were just
talking about abortion, and you want to say you believe in Black Lives Mattering.
I do.
Yes. So why don't you support ending and abolishing this policy, this criminal action of abortion that ends 400,000 black lives every year?
My body, my choice, like you said earlier.
Pause. So your body, your choice is your response to why don't you care about the 400,000 black babies that are murdered every year? And you're screaming about why don't you care about Black Lives Mattering? So more babies are killed in the black community than anyone else. That they're actually the biggest victims that fall under your Black Lives Matter nonsense, but you don't even care about them because your body, your choice. So that pretty much means that some white woman's body, I mean, I guess it doesn't fit with a white woman. Some black woman's body is more important than the 400,000 babies being killed. But I guess for them that wouldn't make sense because it's a black woman, and it's a black woman's body, and it's a black woman's choice, so I guess that logic would follow for them. Okay. Let's go.
My body.
Do you have 20 fingers?
No, I have 10. Do you have 20 fingers?
No, a baby inside of your body
It's
has
not alive
10.
yet. 1 week. Wow.
When is it?
Fetus. Wow.
When is it
It's
alive?
out. Does it have a choice? It's in my stomach, right?
Have you heard about the life found on Mars?
The what?
The life found on Mars. Have you heard about it?
No, because I don't care.
The bacteria that was found on Mars.
No, I don't care.
Do you think that would be considered life on Mars?
I don't know because I don't know about it.
You would consider that bacteria found on Mars would be life on Mars. So then why?
I see it with my own eyes. I'm not gonna believe it. So
You've never heard in the past, decade that there has been life found on Mars through bacteria?
no, because I don't care about it. Honestly,
Would you consider that life on Mars and be a really good thing?
I don't care.
You're not saying you don't care because it's a silly argument to say bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth.
A heartbeat. Who does it have a choice? Do they have a choice? They're my stomach. They're my child. They can't talk yet. So if you, I don't think.
So your humanity depends on if you can talk.
No, because babies can't talk, right?
No, neither can people in comas, but they're still people.
Yeah, I
They're
understand
still
that.
people. And a baby in your womb, a baby in anybody's womb is still a person.
No, I don't agree with
What are they then?
that. They're fetus.
Of what?
They're your fetus. You had
They're
sex.
your fetus.
You want to have sex. The baby goes into you, and that's it. If you don't want
So you admit it's a baby.
what else are you supposed to call it in your stomach?
It's a baby. It's a human.
It's
It's a
literally
baby
fetus in
human.
you.
It's a fetus of a human.
No.
What else is it going?
Pause. It's not a fetus of a human? She's like, it's a fetus of a human. She's like, no, it's not? What is it? So, I have my baby right here. Until I gave birth, what was it? It was the fetus of a cat. And somehow when it came out of my vagina, then it became the fetus of a human. Which is why my baby sounds like a cat when he cries. What? They're so stupid. so severely stupid. It's beyond me. Ugh.
To be
It's a fetus.
of
It's a fetus.
of a human. It's a human being inside of you. The DNA there is completely human. It's no other thing. It can't be any other thing. It's a human. Why doesn't their life matter?
They aren't They aren't fully grown yet. They're still a fetus.
So a baby isn't fully grown. That
It's
a
out the
fetus.
stomach.
Are they fully grown? Was he born like that?
Let me think. I don't think.
I love it. That dude is just looking like, was I fully born like that? So stoic. Lol, play.
He wasn't. He was born as an infant and then grew into a toddler and then grew into a child, an adolescent, a teenager, and then an adult. And then eventually he's going to be an elderly human being, an old man. He's going to be walking with a cane, eventually in a wheelchair probably. But every stage of his life I just described that he will go through or has gone through, he was always a human. A fetus, an embryo, a zygote, those are all stages of human development.
Okay.
There is no question.
Okay. I paused, obviously. So inconsistent, these people. So unbelievably inconsistent. If you're gonna say, okay, agreeing to the fact that a fetus, a zygote, are all parts of the stages of development, then you can't turn around and say that it's not a fetus of a human. Ugh, but you know, why am I even wasting my time arguing against these unreasonable, ridiculous arguments that are all false anyway? I know I'm on the right side.
About that.
Okay.
Are you conceding that a baby in the womb has protections because they are a human?
No.
What would it take to get you to realize that we shouldn't be poisoning and ejecting babies from the safety of their womb?
All I gotta say is my body, my choice. Because if I want to abort a baby, I can. There's no issue.
So you admit it's a baby, it's a human in there.
A fetus, a baby.
Of a human. You admit that.
It's a fetus. No.
It's a fetus of a what? I paused again. How are you so stupid? It's a fetus of a what? Because you know that other animals also have fetuses, right? Or are all fetuses the same breed until they come out of the mother of whatever different race of animal, and then it's that animal. So right now, we're pretty much saying this idiot right here and other idiots who agree with her are pretty much saying that until a baby comes out of the vaginal passage of any animal, the fetus that's inside them is the same creature. It's the same creature. Yeah. The fetus that was in my belly, the baby that was in my belly was the same as the baby that was in a dog's belly. The same as the baby that was in a cat's belly, because all fetuses are the same. It's only when it comes out of a vagina that it actually becomes a human or a dog or a cat or a cow. They're so stupid. Ugh, gosh. They're not just stupid, they're stubborn, they're willfully, I'm not even going to say willfully ignorant because they know what's what. I mean, some of them don't. They're willfully stupid just so they can justify doing something awful. They're just Play 5 minute 27.
No, you do know that. You do know it, and that's why you have this nasty attitude. This is why you're being condescending and rude.
Because you are wrong.
I'm wrong. Then prove me wrong.
I'm being condescending and rude.
Prove me wrong that that's not a baby.
I'm just talking to you. What happened to not yelling? I was being rude when I was yelling. I'm not yelling now, right?
No, you're just justifying the genocide of 1 million people every year in this country. That's pretty rude, if you ask me.
How am I justifying that?
Pause 5:57. You're justifying it by saying my body, my choice. Where are you saying how am I justifying that? You said all I have to say is my body, my choice. So there's your justification for it. Your body, your choice. So that's how you justified it, you dumb idiot.
Justifying abortion kills 1 million people every year.
Abortions, right? Because it kills people. Okay, so why don't you agree with when police? Why don't you agree with when police kill black people? Which is the reason why we say Black Lives Matter. Because you saw Breonna Taylor, she died. Where's the police officers that killed her? Having fun. Okay, what about George Floyd? He died.
From what?
Oh, for what? For a fake $20 bill that was real.
What did he die from?
The knee was on his neck.
That's what he died from?
Yeah, because he couldn't breathe no more.
I think you're going to be really upset in trial when the courts come out, and that's not what he died from.
Oh, okay. So the knee was on his neck. Breonna Taylor, what?
Have you watched the body cam footage where he was screaming, "I can't breathe," before they even put him on the ground?
Oh, I saw the body cam footage, and he couldn't breathe. Once you say you can't
Why couldn't he breathe?
So
why couldn't he breathe?
Say he can't breathe. Don't you think you should stop constraining him to let him breathe?
He said that before he was even on the ground.
But don't you think? Right? Because you're white. I'm not. I look white. I'm Spanish. But
how do you know I'm not Spanish?
Girl, we know.
Don't assume. Don't assume.
7:09. So she says, girl, we know. Have any idea how many white Spanish people there are? I mean, Spain. And if we're gonna say Spanish isn't from actual Spain, then yeah, they're all white. But if you're gonna talk about like Latinos, meaning from South America, yeah, there are blonde Latinos. So what are you talking about? Sofia Vergara is actually blonde. So can we stop acting as if that's just impossible?
Oh, girl, we know.
George Floyd was saying, "I can't breathe," before they put the knee on the neck.
Okay.
That is a lawful restraint by that police department. That is lawful.
On the neck correct? Is that right?
If it's in there, if it's a restraint, it might be.
It's not right.
It might be.
Can you kill that?
It might be. How do you know he died from the knee?
Put my baby down. Stomach binding. Post-pregnancy. Belly binding. Let's go. Play.
You saw the body cam footage, right?
Did you see the body cam footage?
Oh, yes, I did.
Then you know that he said, "I can't breathe," before they put the knee on the neck.
And they still said it. He still said it while it was on the
So if he was dying, he couldn't breathe from the knee on the neck. Why was he saying it before he was even on the ground?
How should I know? It doesn't matter. It's still wrong.
It matters to accuse someone of murder. Then they may have not murdered someone.
Like I was saying earlier, how come? What's the issue? Exactly. Wear a mask. She has one. She has one. Anyways,
I want to mention.
Lol. Pause. Grasping at something to win. She's just like, I want to win somewhere. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. Yeah. Right? Okay. She doesn't care about wearing masks. Like, that's not gonna work on her. She don't care. So fidgety. Okay. And play.
That a lot of these people are feminists or liberals. They're out here super cool leftists. They claim my body, my choice, yet they're mad. Holy crap, wait. There's a social distancing gathering limit here on campus. There's more than 12 people gathered. What are you guys doing? You're killing people out here. Everybody's going to die. There's more than 12 people out here. There's a policy on campus that students cannot gather in groups more than 12. Yet they're out here. Look at them. This is why it's so important to support my work at patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett. Because of your support there, because of your donations there, I'm able to hire this team of people who will not let these violent, radical leftists and Black Lives Matter terrorist organizations supporting people out here to hurt me. You notice no one's touching me? No one's being super aggressive? It's because of these people, and I need you to support me at patreon.com/Kaitlin Bennett to continue to bring them out here with me. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I said if I need to kill a baby that's inside me, then I'm going to.
Why would you be so open about wanting to kill a baby? You recognize that it's a baby.
Okay, and I can do it if I want to. If I don't need it in me, and it was there not in my...
Pause. 9:15. Okay. That attitude, I can do it if I want to. Like, how childish do you have to be? I mean, that sounds so petulant. It is just so incredibly petulant to say, I can do it if I want to. And this is what these idiotic feminists are doing to women, turning them into petulant children who believe that there is no such thing as responsibility and doing the right thing. It's just you do what you want because you can, because you're a woman. Ugh, gosh, it's ridiculous. I can if I want to. You can do all manner of things. It doesn't mean that you should do it. Gosh, it's called having some self-control. This is how... This is how your life has meaning. You start to put boundaries in them so you don't live any kind of nonsense, trash, garbage life where you allow yourself to do absolutely anything, none of which is helpful to anybody. This is ridiculous. Yeah, play.
choice, then oh well.
So what if there's a 2-month-old out there? Would you be upset that someone says, I don't need it in my space, I don't need it in my life? Would you be upset?
I mean,
that someone, let's have a conversation, okay? Why does it matter? Hold on, 1 second. 1 second, I'm talking to you. You're bragging about going and killing a baby. Maybe you would do that in the future. You're bragging about it.
I'm not bragging about it. I'm just saying you're putting all these people down. If one of them gets raped and they become pregnant, then they can do it if they want to.
So do you...
Pause. So she says, you're putting all these people down? Oh my god, isn't that your classic positive vibes vocabulary? I'm just like, not everything in life is about putting people up, okay? If I'm gonna put you down, so-called, because I'm calling reality back into, I'm putting reality back into the picture, I'm making you realize that there's actual weight to your actions, I don't care. Grow up. Realize that there's actual consequences to the things that you do, that there's actual morality attached to your actions. So if I'm putting you down by making you realize that it's wrong, it's because your conscience is telling you that I'm a sick person for doing this, as it should. It means your conscience is still working. Listen to it, or debase yourself completely and become a reprobate mind. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, if someone gets raped and they get an abortion, I'm still going to so-called put them down, because the child that comes from the rape is not the perpetrator. The child is still a human, is still completely innocent, and still absolutely is meant to come into this world. Ugh.
Choice. It's not your body.
Do you
do whatever you want to. I get it. If you want to keep the baby, go for it. But it's my body and it's my choice.
So do you think abortion is wrong in every other aspect? Because you're using the rape argument. Can we agree that abortion is wrong?
No, because guess what? I have a boyfriend. Let's say I become pregnant with his kid. And guess what? I'm too young to have a kid. I'm not mature enough to do it because I'm still in college.
Pause. Again. So the I'm too young to have a kid thing, that's stupid. You're in college. Okay, let me stop using the word stupid. For now, anyway. Because these people are stupid, so I will call them what they are. But yeah, you're in college. You're probably 17 and up. You don't look old enough to be like 24, but who knows? You're probably 17 and up. You think that you aren't old enough to have a child at 17? What kind of nonsense is that? Do you have any idea how many people have children at 12, 13, 14, 15, blah, blah, blah? How often that happens in Africa? Let me tell you something. When that happens, if you're a 12-year-old who has a child, first of all, you're biologically old enough to have a child. So that's something that you got to consider. Maybe socially, because of the times we're in now, you're like, oh, I'm too young to have a kid. You're actually not. You can have that child now because your body says you can. But secondly, if you are in such a position where you are young like that, assuming you have a family, but in most cases people do, they're gonna help you out. You don't just kill something because, oh, it's gonna be hard. They're going to help you out. You make a plan. Ugh, gosh, you take responsibility. It's not just, I'm too young to blah, blah, blah. No, you take responsibility. Ugh. He's awake. Maybe I'm talking too loud. Let me finish my video.
So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of it. And then when I'm older and I want to start a family, then that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to do it now. It's my body.
When you say you get rid of it, what are you doing?
I'm disposing of it so that it's not in me anymore.
So you're killing it.
I mean, it's not alive, so I'm not killing it.
How is it not alive?
Pause. 10:35. I'm sorry, it's not alive? So, okay. Fetuses. So I keep learning things from these pro-abortion idiots. Stupid people. So again, useful to use those words now. Number one, a fetus is actually a universal creature. There is no fetus of a human, fetus of a dog, fetus of a cat, fetus of a cow, fetus of a horse. That doesn't exist. A fetus is a universal creature. So you can't say fetus of because they'll tell you it's a fetus. Okay, so a fetus is a universal creature. We are a lot closer to animals than we think because all of us have the same creature before it comes out of the vaginal passage. So the vaginal passage is actually a very transformative thing. When something comes through that, it transforms and becomes the creature that was actually carrying it. Pretty amazing. That's number one. Number two, it's actually dead. So a fetus is dead. So a fetus is a universal creature, and it's dead. Number two. So the vaginal passage not only transforms, but it gives life. Not even giving life in the sense of just, being a vessel for life to come into the world, which is normally what it is. But it literally gives life. The vagina literally infuses breath into a creature. It's dead. Until you give birth, a fetus is dead. It's not alive. Play.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
It cells. It's not born yet. It doesn't breathe. It doesn't eat. It gets fed through a tube.
So when a person dies...
Oh, pause again. Sorry. 1046. So, it cells. It doesn't breathe. It doesn't eat. It's fed through a tube. It doesn't breathe. It doesn't eat. Yet it's fed through a tube. Could you be any dumber? My gosh. So dead things eat? Things that don't breathe eat? I'm shook. I'm shook. Let's go.
Are they no longer a person?
When they die, yeah, they're not living anymore.
But are they still a person?
Okay. I've taken all I can take. Thank you so much for watching this reaction to idiotic pro-abortion people. Even if they are more articulate, they still sound just as stupid because everything they say is based off of nothing but I just want to kill my child. And that's that. Thank you very much. Gosh.